You'll hear a man called Rob Mitchell who works as a party planner talking about his work. Choose the best answer, A, B, or C.
This evening, in our series on dream jobs, our guest is Rob Mitchell, who is a professional party planner, someone who arranges big parties for other people. Hi, Rob.
Hi.
Is your job as much fun as it sounds?
I love it. But that's not to say it's one big party. It's a business, and you have to please the client. Just because you're throwing a party doesn't mean it's party time for you. There's a lot of work and a lot of worry involved, and you really can't relax until the last guest has left and the venue is cleaned up. But if you don't mind working long hours, then yes, it's a fun job, and even better if you enjoy the social aspects.
How did you get into the party planning business?
My mum's an interior designer and my dad's an architect, and what I do is kind of related to that. But to be honest, I almost fell into the business by accident. A friend of mine invited me to an art event, which was arranged by her brother's party planning company. I got talking to him, and we found we had a lot in common, and I ended up being offered a job there and then. That was 3 years ago. I have my own events company now, of course.
You arrange events for a lot of celebrities, don't you? What's that like?
You might expect celebrities to be hard work, but in fact, it's the non-celebrity clients that can give you the biggest headaches. The non-celebrities have the money, but not the fame, and they still tend to try to knock my fees down. I find the famous ones are much more relaxed about things, and let me run with my own ideas. Some of them have become good friends, I'm happy to say.
Have you had any strange requests for party themes?
Yes, a client insisted they wanted live monkeys to hand out gifts to guests. I tried to talk them out of it. The expense alone was huge, and of course there were health and safety issues. But the clients didn't care how much they cost, and were insistent. On the day, it wasn't quite the disaster it could have been. The monkeys started throwing food around, and some of the guests complained, but at least nobody was injured.
What advice would you give to anyone throwing a party?
No monkeys. But seriously, don't be afraid to be creative. It helps if your room's the right size, not too big, or the place will look empty, not too small, or it'll be too crowded. But above all, and this is true no matter where the party is, make sure you invite the right guests. They can make or break a party. With the right crowd, you could have fun at a bus stop.
What do you like most about your job?
The fact that when I go into the office in the morning, I never know for sure what the day's going to bring. Some days will be quiet, other days I'll have an email from a rock star wanting me to arrange a party with a budget of £500,000. Sure, it's nice to meet celebrities, and with big clients the money's always pretty good, but on a day-to-day basis, that's not what gets me out of bed in the morning.
The future.
I wish I had time to plan anything but the next party. The truth is, I'm so busy just now. Word's got around the celebrity circuit, and I'm in demand. I want an assistant, actually. Someone to take care of the practicalities, answering the phone, taking messages, etc. That's my most pressing need. I sometimes think about trying my hand at festival organizing, which would be a new challenge for me. But I've got my hands full with the parties at the moment.